Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dating Decode. In this episode, we're going to delve into a topic that many of us have encountered at some point in our lives, yet few truly grasp the underlying complexities. Ghosting. Why is it that some people choose to vanish from our lives without so much as a word? What thoughts and feelings might be swirling in their minds as they make that decision? Stick around with us as we peel back the layers of the psychology behind these sudden disappearances. And before we jump in, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our insightful content. To kick things off, let's clarify what we mean by ghosting. Ghosting is the phenomenon that occurs when someone abruptly severs all lines of communication without providing any explanation. This can take place in various types of relationships, be it romantic, platonic, or even in professional contexts. The sudden silence can leave the other person in a state of confusion and often emotional distress. So, what drives someone to take such a drastic step? Let's unpack this further. One of the most significant reasons that people ghost is rooted in the fear of confrontation. Many individuals grapple with feelings of anxiety that make it challenging to express their thoughts and emotions directly. They may be apprehensive about the potential to hurt someone's feelings or dread the discomfort of an awkward conversation. Rather than facing these fears head-on, they often opt for the path of least resistance, vanishing without a trace. Research indicates that avoidance is a prevalent coping mechanism for those dealing with anxiety. Therefore, when confronted with a challenging or uncomfortable discussion, some individuals find it easier to take the easy way out by ghosting, rather than engaging in a potentially difficult dialogue. Another compelling reason behind ghosting is self-preservation. There are times when individuals may feel utterly overwhelmed within a relationship, whether due to personal struggles, the dynamics at play, or a combination of factors. In such instances, ghosting can serve as a means to create necessary distance and safeguard their emotional well-being. In these situations, the act of ghosting is often less about the other person and more about the individual's need for emotional safety. They may come to the conclusion that they are unable to handle the complexities of the relationship and, as a result, choose to disappear rather than confront the chaos. Now, let's take a moment to discuss the role that technology plays in this modern-day phenomenon. In our digital age, ghosting has become remarkably easier than ever before. With the prevalence of social media and messaging applications, individuals can disconnect from others without having to engage in any face-to-face confrontation. This sense of anonymity can make it all too tempting to simply ghost someone instead of tackling a difficult conversation head-on. Studies suggest that the absence of direct, face-to-face interaction can desensitize individuals to the emotional repercussions of their actions. It's almost as if the person on the receiving end becomes less real, making it easier to just fade away without a word. Interestingly, there's a perspective that suggests ghosting could be interpreted as a sign of emotional maturity. Some people argue that if an individual feels incapable of being honest or direct about their feelings, it might be more considerate to step away from the situation rather than prolonging it. While this viewpoint does have its merits, it's essential to recognize the emotional fallout for the person being ghosted. So, how do we cope with the pain of being ghosted? Here are a few valuable tips to help guide you through this experience. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. It's perfectly normal to feel hurt or bewildered. Allow yourself the space to process these emotions. They are valid. 2. Seek closure yourself. Sometimes you may not receive the answers you're looking for. Instead, try to find closure by reflecting on the relationship and what it taught you. 3. Focus on self-care. Engage in activities that uplift your spirit and surround yourself with supportive friends who can provide comfort and understanding. 4th, communicate openly in future relationships. Learn from this experience and strive to foster open and honest communication in your future interactions to prevent similar situations. In conclusion, while ghosting can be a deeply painful experience, gaining an understanding of the psychology behind it can empower us to navigate our feelings and relationships more effectively. Remember, ghosting often reflects the other person's struggles rather than a statement about your worth. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and we'd love to hear about your own ghosting experiences in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community as we share and learn from each other. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you in our next video. Stay connected with us, and whatever you do, don't ghost us. Bye for now.